What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Traveling Circus. I am out in Oklahoma. Right over my shoulder, that's the bass tank. My Xpress X-21 is in there getting rigged and ready. Let's go take a look at the chaos that is rigging a brand new boat with all this custom awesomeness. Graphs, power poles, trolling motor. Let's go. Here we go. I'm just springing this camera on. I don't even know what's coming. Look right here. It's chaos. I told you it was chaos. With the bass tank, throwing it down. Check it out. There won't be a hole here later. I know you're like, why would I buy a boat with a hole in the console? There won't be wires everywhere. This will be plain. I slept in, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm no help whatsoever. So my guys have like really got a lot done already. Got some power poles already put on. Check it out. So basically, this is every year re-rigging a boat, and it's chaos, but these guys absolutely knock it out of the park. And Darren, you said, what's the furthest somebody's ever driven to the bass tank? You told me last night.
Escondido, California.
California to Oklahoma to get their boat rigged. That's how good they are right here at the bass tank. So complete the Garmin for us. I have 2 Garmins right here. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Let's go. You know what? Stay in there. Look at this. This is the kind of work you can expect at the bass tank. My man is in a rod locker. That's how big that Xpress rod locker is. Is it comfortable in there? Would you ride there on the long ride?
Especially if I get stuck. Yeah, it ain't too bad.
If it's a little cold, maybe raining.
Yeah, a little rubber. Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, I go up in there on every one.
When I was 9 years old, man. All right, we're getting close to being ready. Wrapping up here at the bass tank, and Darren and my man Austin have really just outdone themselves today. Darren is still here putting in the hard work. They won't let me touch anything. Like, I've asked to just like, can I hand you a wrench? Can I do it? They're like, get away, get away. They've seen, actually Darren said he looked up my last year's boat and saw things I installed wrong, so he's not gonna let me anywhere near the Xpress. But I've gotta say, one of the cleanest rigging jobs I've ever had. Got the Garmin's up here on precision mounts, Garmin force trolling mount. Look at this. Look, they even have bass tank, what do you call these, wire protectors? What do y'all call these? Velcro. Boy, I know it's Velcro. You hear that? Velcro, Luke. No, but y'all call these something on your website? What do you call these things? Just Velcro?
Bass tank Velcro.
Bass tank Velcro, there you go. Man, you know what? Y'all need me in marketing, naming stuff. Golly. So, bass tank Velcro, but instead of, Garmin doesn't suggest on your live scope using zip ties on that transducer wire right there. So a lot of people use electrical tape. The problem with that is if you ever have to take it off for any reason, it's kind of aggravating, kind of messy. Gets all over the shaft of your trolling motor. So Velcro, look, right there. Bass tank Velcro. Who thought of that? Y'all got in a room, Darren thought of it. He gets a free pass because he's the cleanest installer in the game. But mounted my transducers for my new GT56, but we're gonna do a whole walkthrough as soon as I'm finished with this entire install. Probably when I get it back home, I'm gonna take y'all through every single box, and that's how this video will end, is me crawling through this thing, showing you every single thing we've done. When we get back from Oklahoma after a 10.5-hour drive, I'll see y'all there. You see that right there over my shoulder? That garage door? Yeah, that's mine. That's my garage door. And this bad boy right here, my Xpress X-21, is finally in the shop at the house. Couple days well spent at the bass tank out in Oklahoma with Darren and Austin, and I could not be more impressed by the installation, rigging job these guys did, getting my Garmin's, getting my power poles, getting my Garmin force trolling motor all taken care of. But now we are in my filthy, awful shop, and I'm gonna take you all through a walkthrough of how the boat is laid out. I haven't put anything in here other than the batteries. No tackle, no anything yet. So I want to show you how I've got this thing rigged for 2021, all my goodies, what my plans are, but I'm going to show you the Xpress X-21 Pro, and I think once you see it, you're going to be like, that's 21 feet of freaking insanity. Let's go. Before I get in the boat, I just want to talk about this SeaDek first. Check this out. Look how good that looks. That Yamaha logo. Ooh, speaking of good looking. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey show. But I love this stuff. Non-skid. You can spray it out. I actually got it dusty walking around in it. That's why you see a couple water spots there. I actually sprayed it out a little earlier. But SeaDek, it dries really fast. And I just think it's just so cool. So soft to stand on. Luke Duncan's Traveling Circus logo. So that's the first things first that you're going to notice about an Xpress boat. Now, do they have carpet options as well? Absolutely. You don't have to go with the SeaDek, but my question is, why would you go with carpet if you can order SeaDek? So this is my first experience with SeaDek. I can't wait to see, you know, how it lasts over the year. What it feels like to fish on it barefooted. That's what I can't wait. But there you go, SeaDek. That's going to be your first thing you're going to notice about an Xpress X-21 Pro. They've got this in the X19 as well, the baby brother to the 21, the SeaDek. And you can get this stuff in so many different colors and combinations. It's crazy, but I'm pretty pumped about the old lime green and charcoal and black there. Pretty sweet. So I lied. I'm going to show you one more thing before I climb over in the boat, and that's the console area right here. And ton of leg room. Got the hot foot down there. Got a speaker. It's going to blast tasty jams right in your face. But I'm loving my setup. I've gone away from 2 units this year. I decided to simplify it, and I went with one Garmin 12-inch Echo map on a precision sonar mount. And you can see these mounts made up perfectly to that console. They make them for all kind of boats. They're all custom built, and not a lot of bells and whistles. They're just solid, and not a lot of moving parts, which I like because you don't have to tighten crap all the time, and there's a lot of mounts out there that you have to constantly tighten things on. So precision sonar and a 12-inch Echo map solo. No dual mounts this year for me. Decided to go with that, but really think I'm going to like this setup. It looks really, really good. The Bass Tank did a killer job on the install, and I'm pretty pumped about it, not gonna lie. Got your power pole switch right here on the dash. You got to have one in the back and in the front. If you don't have one in the back, I feel like you're just wasting your time, especially for weigh-ins, and maybe you want to idle under a shade tree, have you some lunch. There you go, got the power pole switch. You always got to have one, but you know, just a couple of gauges back here. It's not a real busy console, and I like that. I like the simplicity of it. Right here, you've got your bilge switch, you've got your nav light switch, you've got your interior light switch, you've got an RGB light controller, which we will get to. Of course, your key for that big bad Yamaha show. Right here, 12-volt receptacle so you can charge your cell phone. Come back here. These are all your live well controls. You have 2 recirc pumps and 2 fill pumps, one for each live well, which is an awesome setup for in my opinion, in my experience, keeping fish alive. That is the deal. They also have TH Marine oxygenators in there, but I will show you all of that. Open and close, pretty simple live well system. I really like what I see so far right there. So that's the helm, as they say. Now let's climb over in this bad boy and see what we can come up with. So now we're in this beast, and I want to show you just kind of the layout. So got this back compartment right here. You can see how deep that is. Something really cool, you see the X down there? That's actually a rubber, like a vinyl mat. So it's a non-skid, really deep box. I see myself putting life jackets and things back there a lot. Come right here, and you got the live well set up. There's dual live wells right there. Oxygenator, divided live well. You got spray heads on both sides. Got some LED lights in there. Look at I just like that. The SeaDek under the lids. It's going to help insulate that a little bit on those hot days. A lot of people actually put foam under their lids like that to help on those hot days. I know people that do that aftermarket. All right, you come right here, and this is one thing that is a little different. See your tray right here to put tools, whatnot in. So your battery compartment is actually right here, your bilge area, and it's a little different on this boat. And it's a weight distribution thing. So back there under the Yamaha, that's gonna actually be your fuel tank. There's nothing there storage-wise. So got the Pro Guide batteries in here. I'm running 4 31 series AGMs, and I think they're pretty awesome. I'm ready to stretch those things out. You can see my power pole pumps right there in the corner. It's all nice and neat, but plenty of room right there for everything in that compartment. Put this back. Same over here on the passenger side, you have that same similar box right there, the Xpress non-skid down there. And like I said, there's nothing under the Yamaha back there but a big old fuel tank. Fuel fill back there. Oh, let's take a look at that beauty. Yamaha show. Look at Gerald Swindle's ugly face. Look at the beautiful, beautiful show right there. You got 10-foot power pole blades. It's out of focus. 10-foot power pole blades attached to an Atlas hydraulic jack plate back there. And that's the back deck. Now let's take another look going forward right here. All right, so I'm sitting on the side here in the cockpit. I have a Wet Sounds radio stereo system, which I'm going to show you here in a minute because it is freaking awesome. But you can see the cockpit, you got 3 floor drains, so the water, if you ton of rain, you were to get water in here, it's going to run out really quick. Cup holder. I buy everything based on the number of cup holders it has, but you got your cup holder right there, 2 speakers for bumping. Got your co-angler, fishing partner area right here. You can get a lot of rods. And something I think is really cool, you've got that organizer right there, but also this flat spot right here that you can also lay rods. Got a rod strap right there, a little rod tamer for holding those, your partner's rods and not losing those when you're running 70 in your Xpress. Cooler right here, which also doubles as a step. Got your handy dandy Xpress measuring board that we hope to not have to use too much this year because they're all going to be big ones that we catch in the Xpress. Sure hope. But it's right there, convenient. This is another day box / cooler. I haven't really decided what I'm going to use it for. It's pretty deep. I actually did throw some 6th Sense gloves in there. So it's got a drain in the bottom. I don't know. I can't decide if I want to use that more as a glove box or more as a cooler. I like having all my things right here close to me in the middle, so may use that. Got these slick grab handles right here to hold on to. Another speaker for bumping. Something that I like, take you right here. Storage under both seats. I've actually got my power pole charge mounted right there, but still have adequate room for, a lot of other things. Still haven't figured out. I may put a plug right here so I can, like a plug receptacle to plug in so I don't have to open this. But I like to let my chargers breathe, so opening this box is not that big of a deal. But the power pole charge right there comes out nice and neat. So I like the fact that I can store things under the seat. I'll probably put a spare prop under here, under the driver's seat, as a matter of fact. All right, what you've all been waiting for, the front deck. Something you'll notice about this boat, especially if you see one in person, just how gigantic the front deck is. This thing, I mean, you can fish 3 people comfortably up here all day long. But what that gives you is huge storage options. This is the biggest rod locker I've ever seen. Check this out. You could hide an entire body in here. Like, I'm not kidding. I saw a grown man at the bass tank crawl all the way in there to rig, and I was blown away. So if you get cold, some of you guys and gals out there fishing team tournaments, you get cold, just crawl in the rod locker of your Xpress to warm up. But don't have a rod organizer, you'll notice that. I ordered this boat without one. It's an option. They make a really good rod organizer in these. I just take a lot of rods. I put my 6th Sense rod sleeves on those. So I typically don't use a rod organizer, but it is available for sure. Come right here to this center box. This is where the magic happens. Check out that tackle organizer right there. If I don't get in the way of the light, right there. So just a cavern, man. You can got organizers on the side, slots for stuff on the side. this big open space right here, and then it's divided. You can also move those dividers. Very cool. Check this out. I lied to y'all. I did throw some tackle in because I'm going to go and run it here in a little bit. Got some jigging spoons in there for some winter fishing. But just a really, really, really big front deck with lots of compartments to hide goodies in. Check that out right there. Got your rod savers right there on the side. Pretty freaking sweet. One last thing, show you the cockpit area. Of course, Garmin Force trolling motor right there. Got my live scope set up. Now I am running two 10-inch echo maps up here on the front on a precision sonar dual mount. I love that stacked look. You can see how clean it is. Ryan and the guys at Precision custom built one for this Xpress for me. Really, really nice. Doesn't take up a lot of room. I still got a ton of foot room, a ton of room for my rods. But the guys at the Bass Tank, the trim switch on these Xpresses is actually right there behind that upper Garmin unit. But the guys at the Bass Tank moved it over here for me. Got my power pole switches on either side of the force pedal. Nice recess. The guys at the Bass Tank also have a trolling motor pedal lift kit that they installed to get this up just even. It wasn't bad, but man, that part is really slick. It brings it up just even with your foot. It's really, really comfortable. So that's it right there. Bow to stern. Don't pay my messy garage any attention, but got one more thing to show you. It's my favorite part. Here we go. Got the old stereo in this bad boy. Y'all know I'm a music nut. Listen to this. Heading my way for a better place, and I got 3 good tires at a spare. And I'm just a white line. Beat it. Hope y'all enjoyed that walkthrough, but now it's time to take this bad boy to the lake. That whole shot, it's insane, dude. Wake you up. You ready to go home? Oh, me. Get my feeling back in my face. That's all she wrote for the boat walkthrough first run video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to thank you all for being so interested in this switch that I've made to Xpress. Tons of comments and tons of support. I absolutely love this thing. It's early on, but man, I can tell you just from day one performance, I am absolutely blown away. Cannot wait to, you know, fish out of this thing for the rest of 2021 and beyond. Absolutely runs like a rocket ship with that show. Dad was actually telling me to slow down. He doesn't like to go too fast, especially when it's like 30 degrees, but had a good time. Got out here, checked everything on the Garmin's, make sure everything's good, and we're ready to roll. So more videos to come out of the X-21. Make sure you're subscribed to the Luke Duncan's Traveling Circus YouTube channel for more about this X-21 and all the fishing to come this year out of this thing. And I will see y'all next time.